Here we are.
Hello.
Hi,
Who's lurking
everybody.
in the
Look who I have
bushes?
here. I have Randy Moon Valley Crafts. And I'm adjusting my, there we go.
I'm just getting a few little things set up here real quick.
Yep, we're fine. We have one person. As you come in, if you're not subscribed to my channel, please subscribe to my channel and also to Randy. And also, at the top of the chat, I have the jot form. If you moved or or if you haven't moved but you haven't filled out a jot form, please do so. And I hope everybody is doing good. It is a beautiful sunny morning here in California.
Nice and sunny here too.
Yes. I fed Julian and he's sitting outside keeping an eye on his backyard. The other day was so funny because sometimes he likes to be in here, sometimes he likes to be outside. And I just let him out and all of a sudden he ran so fast. I'm like, what the heck? There was another cat sitting in his chair. She didn't do that anymore. I love my cat. Randy, do you have animals? I forget.
Yeah, I have two kitties. I have a tabby that looks like yours.
Oh, okay, that's right.
And then I have Tom, that's Jerry. And then I have Tom, and he's a little ginger.
Oh,
and he's
yeah,
my
I remember.
my naughty cat.
Oh,
but knock on wood, he's been good for a couple of days, so I'm worried.
Good.
That means he's
Good.
plotting mayhem.
Yeah. Yeah, I had a lady the other day was asking me about, or saying, you let your cat out. Yeah, he doesn't like now. Like the other day when I was watering my plants in the front, he'll come up, and my neighbor was like, "Oh my God, he's gonna run away." No, he doesn't run away because, when you train him, he didn't. I wouldn't let him out when he was little, or until he got.
And he's neutered, picked. Right?
Yes.
Well, then he doesn't have a reason to run away.
Right. Yes. But he's a hunter. Here I live, like right now, we have gophers, and he'll sit there and catch the gophers. So.
Well, mine always wants out, and we have a partially Hi, Jeff. We have a partially fenced backyard, and so we let them go into that. But see, he can climb out of it, which he does.
Oh, of course.
Because we have wood stacked, and he just jumps up on the wood and goes over the fence because there's wood on both sides. But we don't dare let them be out unsupervised, and I just don't have the time anymore to go sit on the patio and let the kitties romp.
Yes. Well, the only thing worries me is that and in the summer, like right now, I have his food bowl out in the laundry room because I'm sometimes in and out doing laundry. And if I'm outside, he'll be like scraping on the door, pushing on the door. And the other day his nails got stuck. So, but the thing is that he there's some neighbors' cats that want to come over and eat his food, and I got the door closed to the laundry room so he can eat in peace, but they'll sit there like, like looking through the screen door.
Uh-huh.
Jeff, is that the right color? I came across that and I thought of you, so I hope that was the right one. It was like in the middle of everything, and I'm like, oh, I think that's Jeff's pattern. So if that's it is, I forget what was the name of that pattern. I remember the flower, but if you know what the name is, send me an email. Because maybe I'll find more.
Never know.
Yep. Yeah, that is your pattern. Okay. But Jeff, I forget what it was called, so. It is a pretty pattern. Me and Jeff, we have something in common. We both like Corel. All my everyday dishes are Corel. They don't match, but I don't care. I love them. I've been having Corel for years.
Oh, they're good, sturdy dishes.
Yes. Back in the 80s, I had the all my stuff was the sponge, the sponge Corel heart, blue heart.
Mm-hmm.
But a lot of the stuff broke. I still have a couple of like the Pyrex or
It's
whatever.
hard to break them.
Mm-hmm. Yes. Yeah. They're hard to break, but when I moved in here, when my husband passed away, I moved back in here. But we have a cast iron double sink, and yeah, I've broken some, not broken, but chipped a little bit. Like sometimes I'm in a hurry and whack. And I'm the only dishwasher in my house. I don't have a dishwasher. Good morning, Beth Files. Good morning,
Hello,
everybody that's
Beth
coming
Files.
in. Okay.
Well, I still wash
Today-
my hands, even though I have a dishwasher. There's just the two of us, and
I know.
and we
I know.
use the same dishes over and over again. Well, if I put them all in the dishwasher, then we don't do enough,
Well,
dishes.
I have like a
It would be
small
a waste.
drain dishpan that just goes over my sink because I used to have the big one, but this time of the year, because I live near a canal, and this has started happening like 6 years ago. I have those things. They look like a little cockroach, but they're not cockroaches. They're called water bugs. And what they do, and I caught 4 of them the other day. Because when I do dishes, I put them on. I have this thing where I put the sponge, and they had gone into the little dish that I had the sponge in, and they were sucking the water, and one of them had passed away already. And I hate that. So everything I put away, everything. And hey, some days paper plates, and I'm not afraid to say that.
My husband's
hurry or I
to
have
eat out of
things
the
to
little
do.
saucepan.
Yeah. But yeah, I this time of the year I hate it. I have glue traps on both counters because they walk on top of it and they get stuck. And you don't realize they look like they start looking like little ants. And if you let it go, then they grow into big bugs, and I hate bugs.
I don't
And
know
I
if
didn't even
anybody
know
is
this
fond
was
of
happening.
bugs. Maybe
'Cause
unless
I
you're
asked
an
the guy,
entomologist.
and the guy said, "Well, it's because you guys live by a canal." And I'm like, "Well, we always lived. We bought this house back in the 70s." He goes, "But because of the water, they love water. That's why they're called water bugs." Well, thanks a lot.
Well, they probably come in through your sewer pipes.
Yeah.
They come in through the pipes.
Yeah, probably. Yeah.
Well,
Jeff,
we
I haven't
already
found it. Oh, go ahead.
I was going to say, my hubby got out there first thing this morning and split a whole cart load of wood, and I got it all stacked this morning. So we've already done work this morning.
That's awesome.
This is now relaxing.
Yeah. Yep. That's what I do. I water my plants, and I have a cabinet that I gotta wipe it down and bring it in here because I found it in my shed. I forgot I had it. So, and it's tall and skinny, so that's perfect to be over here next to me when I'm selling. But it was all dusty and stuff, and I already wiped it down once, but I gotta wipe it down more. This was just the top layer of the dust. So, well, it's then after I'm gonna make Randy big, and Randy is gonna tell us everything about herself, where she ships, and all that good stuff.
All right. Well, hello. I am Randy, and my channel is Randy at Moon Valley Crafts. I also have an Etsy store by the name Moon Valley Crafts, all one word run together. And of course, my email is moonvalleycrafts at AOL.com. I'm in Missouri, middle of the United States. And so I do my invoicing through PayPal and shipping through Pirate Ship. And sometimes I get a little better deal because I'm only shipping to one half of the country at a time. Um, I do my invoicing on the weekend, unless we have made prior arrangements. So if anybody needs some special allowances, email me and I'll be glad to work with you. But do it before I send the invoice. Um, so I always post what my activities are for the upcoming week on my post page and my channel. But then the day of, I always put in the link, share out the links of where I'm going to be. But every Thursday at 8 o'clock Central, you will find me with Becky at Becky's Vintage and More. And then we have now added Sunday. So every Sunday at noon, Becky and I will be on. And then we're also adding in, but we never know when, a couple of Mondays a month. But we just sort of plan those as we go. And then at the end, I'll give my more specific information on where I'm going to be. So I do a combination of starting bids, buy it now. I'm pretty flexible. So the first thing I've got is a buy it now, $5. And I'm wearing it. This is a very nice, fits a 6 to 7 inch, and it's just a gold tone hinged bangle. It's kind of modern, asymmetrical. There's no maker. It's very comfortable. It's oval, and so it's going to fit. Hi, Shanika.
Hi,
it's going to fit more of a variety. And it's comfortable because you actually only have the edges touching your skin rather than the whole surface of the bracelet. So this nice hinged bangle is only $5. Now, of course, let's say you see something or you come in late and you're going back. Just shout out in the chat, hey, I want that gold bracelet or whatever. And, I'll remember what it was.
Yes.
So, this is available anytime during the auction. The next thing I've got is a really gorgeous set. Now, I know we have all seen rhinestone sets. And this is a rhinestone set, but this one is different, 16 to 18 inches because it's gold rhinestones. Now, here's something that people don't think about. They look at something like that and say, oh, it's too much. I can't wear that. Okay, but you see right there, there's a jump ring. So if you've got the little pliers, you could very gently open that jump ring and take the drop off. Then you could wear the necklace without the drop, but then put the drop back on for special occasions. So that's just another way to wear a piece of jewelry that may have a drop and you don't like the drop. Just check and see if it has a little jump ring, which it does. But guess what? This one comes with earrings. You could do the same thing because see, there's a jump ring down underneath that flower. You could take that big pear drop off if you wish, if it was too much.
Hey, Ashley.
And you could have just the earring. Oops, I'm doing it the wrong way. And you could have just the dangle earring like, hold on, I've got him the wrong way. Hi, Ashley. You could have the earring and wear that part without the drop. But you just very carefully open that jump ring, slip the jump ring off, close it back up, set it aside. So we've got the entire, well, gosh, and the thing fell. We've got the entire set. for just $10. It's a gorgeous color. It's not really giving credit to the color. It's looking washed out, but it's a beautiful, beautiful gold. And I don't know if putting this behind it shows it off any better.
It looks beautiful. It looks good.
But it is a beautiful, beautiful gold color. Again, very different. I'm not used to seeing gold, completely gold set of rhinestones. But doesn't look like we have any interest. So then the next thing I've got is a choice of pins. These are vintage pins. So the first one is vintage, and actually some of the information I looked up said it was from the late 1800s. It is brass, and it has a B. It's a monogram pin. The middle one is a Crown Trifari gold tone. The last one is a BSK, and it's a faux pearl and rhinestones. And I'll show each one individually. So this is the oldest one. Here's the back. And I found a lot of them that said, I mean, I when I looked it up, it said that it was possibly Victorian. So if there's someone with a B as a first name or a last name, here's a beautiful vintage pin for only $6. Then the Crown Trifari. And where is the mark? It's there under the pin back, and I can't get it up close, but I use magnifiers when I see Trifari to be able to see whether that little crown is up there or not. Now look, see how you wear it? You wear it on a slant. It's gorgeous. It's gold tone, and then it like a flower and ribbons, but then it has these little spikies. And I don't know why you couldn't put it on a chain and wear it as a neat pendant. And then the last one is the BSK brand. They also make very nice pieces. And there's its little cartouche in there. And this one is actually silver tone and gold tone, and you've got a sort of a matte finish on the flowers on the bottom. Kind of looks like we've had people compare it to a starburst, an octopus. It's kind of got this starburst of rhinestones with a faux pearl, and then the lovely pieces at the bottom. And although the pin is at the top, it's meant to be worn like that. I suppose you could try doing it like that too. But it's per choice, just $6. And that's my 3, Maria.
Okay. Hello, everyone. This is Maria, California Thrifter, and I welcome you all for being here, and welcome Randy. She's my special guest today. It's always lovely to have her come and join me this morning. Today, this is going to be a clearance sale, so everything needs to go. Going to adjust my thing. Today, guys, not only am I doing my sale here, today I'm going this afternoon, and I'm taking my brother, my big brother, as my guest. I'm celebrating going to my 50th high school reunion, class of 75. I missed a couple of them when I was really sick, so I'm really looking forward. There's going to be dancing and music and all kinds of stuff from the 70s, and I just can't wait. Wish me luck, guys, because I'm nervous. So, but I ship from Northern California. I use Pirate Ship for shipping and PayPal for invoicing. And I've had some some stuff going on this week, and I'm way behind on my invoices. But I have another sale off today. I have another sale on Monday with John Lucas. And then I will just, if you didn't buy anything that day, then I'll just release the invoices. This way, I start the month of October kind of fresh start. Okay. If you guys have any questions or anything, just send us an email, type it in the chat. I was asked if you're trying to get our attention, use capital letters. And yes, I know you're not yelling at us. Okay. So I just had my daughter order these. I just got my number. So this is going to be number 1. Okay. And it's whoops. It's about now $5. And it's I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's 7 sewing patterns. They're all in excellent condition. I had bought these originally to give to somebody because I have a friend, a real dear friend of mine that she's sewing, but she ended up moving back to the old country. She sold her house with everything in it, and she's already back there, and we keep in touch. But she's getting new stuff. She already had a bunch of stuff, so I'm just going to resell this. So this is $5 for the whole lot, number 1. And this is a Marlo Thomas from That Girl. And you can just see. And they're all in like a size 12-ish, small, medium, large. And here's the other one. Here's another one. Here's a men's robe. Yep. I used to wear these in the office when I used to work in the office a long time ago. And here's another one. And here's the last one. And I love these. I used to sew all the time. I sewed all my girls' clothes, you know. So $5, buy it now, number 1. If you guys are watching this later, just let us know. Number 2. Number 2 is going to be choice. And these are, I found my nails. This is going to be choice. It's going to be a book. Number 2. Whoops. Number 2. This is choice. Buy it now, $1. And my first book is Martha Speaks. It's a Fireworks for All. It's a cute little book. It's got it's got like 20 some pages. I had it written down and I forgot. But it's a cute little book. Okay. It's a level 1. So you have the choice of the book, or I have one of these. It's like these little ceramic. I used to use this when I used to barbecue and stuff. You put a little bit extra sauce on there and it pours. This is the back of it. I think somebody had put it in the stove or something, but it's choice. Buy it now. Either this, and it has that blue. I love the blue, but I no longer use it. So choice, number 2. Oh, I forgot to put the number. Okay. But if there's no interest, I'm going to pass on this. And number 3 is a buy it now of $2. It's this really pretty candle holder. This is a crystal. I originally at one time I had 2, but guess what? I broke the other one. So this is just going to be $2. Buy it now, number 3. And this is good for a tea light or a votive. I'll include a votive in there. You guys know I have a bunch of these left. And I usually bring them out this time of the year because I have them in my refrigerator on the bottom shelf. Because when I ship, I don't like to ship this in the summer because it's so hot, it'll melt. Okay. But this is a really, really, really pretty cup. There's no chips, no cracks. So, and this stuff will not come out again. This is a one-time thing. Just trying to let go because I have a bunch of these tea light holders, but if it doesn't sell, I just put it on. I have a little shelf by my kitchen window that when lights go out, I usually have candles and stuff like that. So, but this is it's almost like a square. So it's 3 1/4 by 3 1/4 from leaf to leaf. Okay. And the height is 2 1/2. Okay. And if there is no interest, that was my 3. Okay. And we're going back to Randy. Thank you guys for looking.
All right. So this round, we're going to start off with a buy it now, $6 for a little lot of crystal pieces. This is the EAPG pressed glass. The first piece in the lot is an iRice Daisy perfume bottle. Now, this had a little mishap. So you can see here's the daisy on this side, and it had a chip. And my dang little naughty cat did it because he got up there and went around over further and was trying to jump down and knock something down. And guess what was below it? This, and he chipped it. But it doesn't have a stopper. But any glass stopper that has a diameter of 3/4 of an inch would fit in it. Then the next piece that goes with this set, and I see Jeff in there, is this cute little crystal bowl. It's small. I don't know of any damage on it. And then the last piece that goes with it is this. This was Grandma's. This is a cute little crystal blah 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 toothpick holder. Now it does have a little fracture line right in there, but I don't feel any broken edges. And Jeff, it is yours. Now, Jeff, I don't believe we've done business. So if you would be so good as to send your information to moonvalleycrafts@aol.com. And I
He's a good egg. If he doesn't, Jeff, I have your information. I can forward it to her. You just
that'd be
tell me
wonderful. That would be wonderful. But yeah, those the iRice are it's still a beautiful piece. Especially you can find a stopper for it. All right, then next item is a necklace I think is gorgeous.
Alrighty.
It is 16 inches. It is a silver plate, but it's not like a real heavy silver plate. The clasp is just like this. And you see there it's stamped, but I test everything. So there's, and what this is, up here you have blue quartz, then this gorgeous peacock glass that's not showing. And look, this is a big labradorite pendant. Just $12. So you've got two kinds of gemstones. Beautiful glass. And this big, gorgeous piece of labradorite, and you've got flash. It's, you see the light coming through it. See those neat lines? Okay, Jeff, you got it. It's a very, very pretty piece. Now, if 16 inches is too small, you can easily add jump rings up here to make it longer. But it's a lovely piece with a lot of gemstones, and it does give the it looks like it's nice silver. And let me make a note about Trifari. That's a good deal. That's a gorgeous, gorgeous piece. And then my last one is a starting bid of 6, simply because sometimes more than one person is interested. This is 6.5 by 7.5. And this is a cha-cha bracelet, but oh, what a cha-cha bracelet. This is, can you see the teal color? This is all art glass. It's this gorgeous teals. And you got leaves, and you got stripes. And now there's one little silver leaf. And it's just beautimous. It's a toggle. So your 6.5 would be the toggle furthest in, and go out for 7.5. It's got little bitty beads. It's got big beads. This is washing the color out. It is just much more intense color. I don't know. Let's see if this gives it shows the color any better. No, it's still looking washed out. I get a bluish tinge off of my computer screen for some reason. So the color is not as strong as it could be, but it is really a deep teal. And the glass just really shines beautifully. And that is I almost think somebody made this. This just doesn't look, it had to be done by hand. I almost think somebody made this. But anyway, that's my 3.
Yay. All right, guys. So okay, this is
Yes,
number
it does,
4.
Jeff.
Number 4 is this all diamond design crystal. It is very heavy. Okay, and this is going to be a buy now $5. This is 6 inches tall, 3 inches in diameter. And if you put a candle in here, turn off your lights, you can see those designs on your wall, and it's beautiful. Okay, it's got that round on here, and then it's got that design of that ball on here, or you also can use it as a riser. It is very, very pretty. Okay, that is number 4. $5. Buy it now. Okay, and I have Jeff. Thank you, Jeff.
You saved me, Jeff.
Okay. Now, number 5. It is the Mikasa bowl. It's bowl and plate. And it does say Mikasa on there, and I'll put the information on there. This is going to be a bat now of $3. Number 5. Okay. It's got that beautiful design. It's like a pink and a at first it looks like silver, but it's actually like a sage, like a green.
Oh, it's all one piece.
Yeah, it is all one piece.
That would be like a gravy boat.
Yes. I was gonna because I had it out the other day and I was selling for more, and I was gonna put a plant in here, but it's too fancy, And
But
this
you
was
could
the clearance
still
sale, and I'm like,
you could still put dip and put carrot sticks and celery sticks around the bottom.
yeah. But if there's no interest, I'm gonna pass. Okay. And number 6. Okay. Number 6, it's this it's a buy it now $2, and it's one of those I can never say the name, but they're from France. La Arcarort or something like that. I actually had 2 and I broke the other one. So but I have one. It's in excellent condition. And I know some of you guys have bought these for me, the bigger bowls. So I have one. Right here, where does it say? Right here. I don't know if you can see it. There you go. Okay. $2, buy it now. Somebody is interested. Number 6. Okay. But if there is no interest, I'll pass. And
well, that's not exactly true.
What?
I waited.
All right, Randy. Thank you. Going back to Randy. Sold to Randy.
I got to write it down. Okay.
Randy, for something like that, Jeff's the same thing. Some of the people in this smaller stuff, I'll just hold it back unless you need it right now.
Oh, no. That's fine. That's fine.
I
appreciate it. Who knows? See, that we're not done yet. You may show more things that I got to have.
Yeah. All right.
Okie doke. All righty. This is my Jimmy round. So I'm new to a lot of people here. I used to make jewelry. I probably have been making jewelry since 15 years now, and I bought a lot of beads and gem beads. I got most of my gemstone beads from Jewelry Television, who has good quality gemstone beads. They have a whole program called Jewel School. And I bought a lot of stuff. Well, I don't really make jewelry anymore. I've never found the time. Now I'm selling. So I have got a stockpile of stuff I need to find homes for. I don't know if I have any jewelry makers in the chat, but I want to bring them to do New Orleans.
Shanika,
Yeah.
I
But
think
the
Shanika
first thing
makes
I've got,
makes really
the
pretty stuff.
first thing I've got is a lot of 6 gemstone bracelets for $5. Okay. So the first one we have here, what is this? This is amethyst. They're all stretch, roughly 5. So this is amethyst with lava rock. This one is carnelian chips. This one is mixed glass, and there's a tiger eye and a lapis. This one has got freshwater pearls. This one is amethyst. And this one is dyed quartz. All 6 for $5. So if you're a reseller, here's a deal. You could sell them for $1 a piece and make a profit, or easily sell them for $2 or $3. I just for some reason, these little bracelets don't sell well for me with the audiences I have, so I might as well move them on to somebody else. Yeah, well, I know. See, I'm sorry, I can't make it neat and pretty, and you can't see the half of it. I got stuff every place. So this one over here that's hiding behind the purses, which I need to start selling, is nothing but check beads and gemstones. And all these other ones back here, those are all my good gemstones. So that's this, I got my fluorite, I got my morganite, or my beryl. I got one whole tub of aquamarine, one whole tub of morganite, I've got 4 tubs of pearls, all by color. I've got agate, I've got labradorite, I've got druzy, I got a Cabbage Patch doll hiding up there. I mean, that's nothing but and those are just my loose gems. I mean, gem beads. Those are not the ones I'm getting into. The ones I'm getting into are a different tub. I've got tubs under this desk. I have tubs of check beads. So, okay. So no interest in these. That's fine. We'll set them aside. Now we go with the gemstone strands. These are very good quality gemstone strands. And they are only, did I get it in? No. $6 for a 15-inch strand. And let me dig them out. Okay. So here is the carnelian. Now these are just not like little piddly chips. These are gorgeous, nummy, tumbled, nice sized nuggets. Very good quality. Very. Now with a 15-inch, that's a necklace. You add little spacers, knots, That's a necklace. Whoops. Or, depending on how you do it, it could be a necklace and a bracelet and an earring. Look at the quality of these stones. That's just the carnelian. Plus, I've got ones that you don't normally see. So then where's the next one? This is the mixed chalcedony. You've seen chalcedony in jewelry. This is loose stones. Again, good size polished nuggets, 15 inches. So that's the mixed chalcedony. This is one I know you probably have never seen. Peach moonstone. I love peach moonstone. And then we have the normal old tiger eye, but these are gorgeous. You know, tiger eye comes in different qualities, and sometimes you have the really golden gemmy ones, and sometimes they're dull. These are the good gemmy ones. So here's tiger eye. And even if you just pulled out one or two and made it pendants, there's so much you can do with these strands. You could create multiple pieces of jewelry from them. Then, okay. Now, I know we've all seen agate. How about Botswana agate, which is considered one of the premier agates? This is the Botswana agate. And then last but not least is another one that you don't see very often. Is ruby and zoisite. So ruby and zoisite is the green material. That's the host material. And then it has little bits of real ruby, raw ruby mixed in with it. So apparently zoisite and ruby grow together. And when they mix, then you get these green stones with blotches of ruby, the ruby and zoisite. So do I have any interest in any of those gem strands? You can always think about it. And I'll be honest, if somebody buys 2 or more, I will be glad to give you a break, a deal for buying multiples. Okay, I didn't hear any oohs and ahs. Nobody was oohing and ahhing over my gorgeous strands. And then the last one now we're getting fancier. These are 15 to 16 inches for the strand, and they are graduated. And they are a matte finish. So this is, again, this is a necklace. This is a complete necklace. Matte finish means it's not shiny. So how many of you are familiar with mookaite? Mookaite is this gorgeous, it's got rusty and darks and creams and mustards. And this is matte finish mookaite, graduated beads. Just $6. No, I'm sorry, not 6. 7. These are 7. And I'll be honest, that's pretty cheap. And you can make a necklace and sell that for easily double, if not triple, because these are premier gemstones. So that's the Mukite. Then we have Fancy Jasper. Fancy Jasper, again, matte finish, and this is a lot of greens and earth tones. And then the last one is another tiger eye, but this is the matte finish tiger eye. And you see how different the matte finish, you can still see it's a tiger eye, but instead of the high polished surface, it's got the matte finish. I think the matte finish is beautiful in a graduated strand. And those are my 3. Again, if you think about any of these, and if you buy 2 or more, I'm glad to give you a discount. Back to Maria.
Randy, remind me when we're done here before we leave for the day. I have some information that might help you get rid of some of your stones.
Oh, yay.
Okay, I will send you the information, but remind me because I forget everything. All right, guys. So this is number 7. I was yesterday at an appointment, and this just reminded me, this is going to be $1. I love children's books. It was a little girl that she's 2 years old, and man, that girl does not know how to share. And I think this is something that is like time to share, because sometimes, even if it's not your sibling, it's another child, and the innocence of children, they don't know. They see somebody with a toy. I used to do the same thing. I wanted to take my neighbors, my friends' toys. One time I even stole a mask, a ceramic mask that this girl, she was older than me. And she used to tease me all the time. And one day my mom, we were visiting, and there was this mask, and I tried to stick it under my shirt. But guess what? I was puny and skinny and got caught. But anyway, this is a little cute. It says Llama Llama Time to Share. It is $1. Okay. Whoops. And it's got all these beautiful, beautiful graphics on it. And for $1, you can't beat that. And I'll be bringing some more because I have some more books. But for the children's books, I think this is one of the last one beside the other one. So that was number 7, $1. Somebody is interested. If you're watching this afterwards, okay. Then number 8. Oops. Number 8, this is buy it now, $2. Number 8. And if you guys remember Mervyn's, this is a single shaker for Mervyn's from 1998, made in Taiwan.
Is there some reason we're double again, Maria?
Oh. I don't know.
There you go.
Okay. So let me move the little blue sticker on there. Is just my. Okay. So it says made in Thailand, Mervyn's 1998. Okay. It does not have the stopper. At one point, I had a collection of hat pins, and I had a really tall one, and I would put it in here, but I sold the hat pin. And this is $2 by it now. Number 8. It's got the single tulip on one side, and it's got multiples on the other side. Okay. But if there's no interest, I'm going to pass on that one. Number 9, and this is choice. There are 2 of the same. Let me pull it out. So this is number 9. Whoops. Okay, these are dresser scarves, and they're going to be $8 each. Or if you want both, I can do them for $14. They are 34 inches long.
Oh, how pretty.
34 inches long, and
looks like there's tatting on the
yes.
edges.
It's on the edge, actually. It's tatting or crochet too.
It looks
And
like tatting.
Vintage cloth. Okay, and they're beautiful. Great for this time of the year. I don't think they were ever used. Okay. So they are 34 inches long, 12 inches wide. And I have 2 of them. If you want both, hi Nathan. If you want both, that first one is supposed to be number 9, not $9. Let me redo this. Okay. I just love it. And this is hand embroidered. I know that. I don't embroider, but my mom, that was her craft. And when you turn these things around and they have this crisscross or whatever, that means that they were hand done. Because the machine ones are both for 14. Thank you. The machine ones looks too perfect. Okay. But I have 2 of them. This orange and then this green, and there's 2 types of green on here. Very, very pretty. Okay. But if there's no interest, I will pass. And that was my 3. Randy, were you bidding on it or just putting the information?
I was just adding your information.
Okay, thank you. So we're going back to Randy. If we have time, we can do probably a what do you call it?
A recap?
Yes.
Okay.
We like a speed round.
So next I have, now I'm getting into more glass stuff. This next item was actually my grandmother's. So my grandpa died in 1958, and grandma came to live with us. So all of her belongings were put in storage, and then about 3 or 4 years later, we finally got the items out of storage. And they were, back then when you moved, you didn't have boxes. You had these big round barrels that were heavy duty cardboard, but reinforced with metal straps.
Yes.
And so it just went into the basement. The things that were from grandma's stayed in those tubs, those barrels in the basement until my mother died in 2010. Then we looked at everything, packed it back, but it was mine, it was for me. But I just had this crummy little apartment. I had no place to put it. So finally, in 21, we bought a house. So I'm finally in a house. So then I finally get my son to start bringing me all these tubs and tubs and tubs of things that were my grandmother's. So a lot of things that I have were grandma's, and this is one of them. So this is a buy it now for $8. Now, I'm going to say it's vintage. It could be antique. Because I know how long she had these things. And this is a lusterware lidded creamer. And isn't it just adorable? Look at the color, the lusterware, the flowers. It has its little lid. I've never seen a lid on a creamer. Now, maybe this lid actually went to a different piece from the set, but this is all that was in the tub. This lid matches this creamer, and it does fit. So maybe it was meant to be for the creamer. I don't know, but they're coming together. There are no chips or damages. Look, even little feet. It's not marked. But the colors are just gorgeous. So it doesn't have to be a creamer. You could use it as a little flower pot. You could even plant a little flower in it. That's up to you. Use it for hat pins. You know, I'm not for gluing stuff into nice china, but you could easily take a stuffed piece of velvet and put it in the top and make it a pin holder, like for hat pins on a dresser. Any interest? And I guess I should measure this. It is small. It's about 4 inches tall, about 3 inches across, but just gorgeous. Then my next item and this is going to be, I'd never seen something like this before. It's so cute. This is a teeny tiny milk glass oil lamp. It would function. You could use it. Now, here's the little chimney. No damage on the little chimney. Here is the internal. Now it's a little rusty. I've not tried to mess with it. The little screw functions for a wick. Come on. It is rusty, but it works. Now here's the jar, and it has little hobnails on it. Now there is a chip right there, but it does not affect the functionality of it. You could put a fuel oil in there. You could put a wick in this, and you could actually light it. $6. And let's measure. 4 inches tall. And if you collect milk glass, this is certainly an adorable little addition to a milk glass collection. Something you are not going to find just in general. I know I've never seen one like this. There, good question. I don't see anything offhand. Let me get my magnifying glass, or not my. First, let me get some light, Jeff. Nothing visible. I see some little indentions, but I can't make out any kind of words or anything. See, there's some little, but I think that's just part of the glass. I don't think there's words. I don't see any words. And I wish I could go lower, but that's what I paid for it. So I'm offering it for exactly what I paid for it. Oh, that's a good thought on the dial. Let's look at the dial. It looks like an arrow mark to show how it turns. And let me just look. Let me look real careful on the base. And inside. And I'm sorry, I haven't had the time to clean it up or clean up any rust. Sometimes it's best not to do that, but to let a new owner do that. I don't find any marks at all, inside, outside.
You got Black Widow for 6?
Oh, okay. Well, that's hers. That is hers because it was a buy it now.
All right.
All right, Black Widow. It's adorable. It really is. It is yours. Let me put that down and write that. And Black Widow, I know I've seen you before in chats. I don't know whether we've done business before. I'll look in my little, but I don't think we have. Do you also
Black
have
Widow
her?
can always fill out my JAT form again, and I'll forward it to. I know who she is. She buys for me.
Okay, okay, great. I know I've seen her in chats.
Oh, she
And
says she's
then,
seeing it now.
oh, bless you. And then the next thing, starting bid, $10. Now we're going fancy schmancy, okay? This is a beautiful little blue glass paperweight. And look at the little, that's pinks and blues and creams. And look at the control bubbles. There's the pontil. There are no marks. So if you're an egg collector, this has got some big bubble. Look at that big bubble in there. See, you can see now the colors on there. So if you're a paperweight collector, here's an unusual one. If you're a egg collector, here's a fantastic one. Look at that beautiful color. It's a big bubble. Any interest in my little paperweight? And if not, that is my 3, and I thank you.
Hello. So for my next item, this is going to be number 10. Oh, sorry. Wrong thing. I'm looking at something else. Right now, $8. Number 10. Okay. Number 10. Okay. It's this 24-inch diameter crochet doily. This is beautiful. Excellent condition.
Hi, Justine.
Hi, Justine. Welcome in. Okay. 24 inches in diameter. And it looks white, but it's more a little bit like off-white. It's not like a pure white. And it's made out of that material that almost looks like, feels like it's wax. It's a really nice, my sister-in-law used to crochet with this stuff. So it's $8 by it now, 24 inches in diameter. It's beautiful. I wanted to keep it, but I already have one. Okay. And if there's no interest, I'm going to pass on this one. And we will have a recap, guys. So stay tuned. Okay. Number 11. Hi, Jessica. Thank you. Number 11 is just this cute little syrup server. $2, number 11. $2, number 11. Okay. I've had this in my collection for a long time. It's time to let it go. It is really cute. This is the bottom.
Okay. Those are such cute, versatile little things. They can be used for so much.
Mm-hmm. And I got Black Widow. Thank you, Black Widow. Okay. And number 12. Now, I don't know if you've been here all the time, Black Widow, but I was saying that when it's small stuff like this, I'll probably just hold on to it for a little bit, and then when you buy more stuff, I'll build you a box. number 12. Okay. Okay. This is day number 12. It's a buy it now, $4. And it's 14 and a half inches long and 10 inches wide.
That's pretty.
It is. I actually paid more for it, but as you can see, it has a label, and I think this looks like maybe machine, but it's still very pretty. I'm letting you go because I have another one that's a little bit bigger that serves the purpose better.
You know, if you had one of those trays where you could lift a piece of glass and put something in, that would be beautiful to stiffen it up with a little starch, put it
Yes.
under glass and pray.
Yes. That I have that, but I have bigger ones. I just got a mirror. It's supposed to go on the wall, but it has like little things in the back, so I'm using it on top of my dresser to put my perfumes and stuff. That's why I got the bigger one and I'm letting this one go. Okay. But if there's no interest, I will pass. That was number 12 for $4. And we're going back to Randy.
All right. This is our last round, and then we'll do our recap.
Yes.
Well, it just wouldn't be an auction if it didn't bring some Avon, right? This is vintage. So I have an 18-inch chain, but look at the pattern. Very different. And it comes with a 7.5-inch bracelet. But look at the chain. It's very, very different. So there's our little tag. There's our chain. And actually what you can't see is this little edge right here has a little bit of millgrain texturing on it. Now, you know what you can do when you have these sets is that, let's say you want a longer chain. You can simply add the bracelet to the chain. This is behind your neck. And now you've added 7 inches to an 18-inch necklace. But you get both pieces for $10. I'm guessing this is back in the 80s because they were very big on these gold tone type of chains. And when they applied the gold tone, it didn't come off. It was really heavy and did not come off. So I just feel that this is from 80s. And these unusual chain links were very popular back then. So keeping in the necklace idea, $14 inches, it's vintage. And this is just a cute rhinestone necklace. They're clear. They have a pinkish tinge to them, but they're not. They're clear. Very subtle. So if you've always wanted a rhinestone necklace, there you are. And you can add an extender if you need it to be longer. There's our construction. And there's our stones. So this would fit right up in the neckline. Very nice. Understated. Adds a little bit of bling and classy look. And then my last item, you got to have something to put the jewelry in, right? So what I've got now is a vintage Lenox trinket box. Adorable little pink roses, gold trim. Perfect condition. And it's 3 by 2 by 1. Great present for a young girl. If you've got a young girl in your family that you're introducing to jewelry, and it is Black Widows. And that's my 3 for the round. Back to Maria. You're muted.
Hi guys, this is the last round. I'm going to show all my last 3 items, and then I'm going to go to Randy. We're going to do a speed round. That means you just like me, I'm not even taking it out of the package. Just you could always go back, but I've lowered some of my prices because this stuff needs to go. So number 13. Number 13, I've had these for a long time. Number 13. I don't know if somebody out there collects them, but I have these mobile gas station stir sticks. I have 10 of them for $3. There's 10 of them for $3. Buy it now. They got the Pegasus. Okay. And I have more. So if somebody is interested, I have more. Okay. They are they're 6 inches long. And the little round thing is 1 inch. Okay. After the sale, if you see this and you collect this, make me an offer. Because I have no idea. Okay. That's number 13. Number 14 is buy it now, $2. Okay. And it is this let me pull it out of the thing. Number 14. And it's this Budweiser handkerchief. It's brand new. It's never been used. And this is from, let's say, a date. It says 50% cotton, 50% poly, made in USA. Okay. Very, very pretty. Some people make like pillows with this stuff. Okay, $2 buy it now. Okay, very, very pretty. Great for the man cave. And it's a large hanky. Okay. And Black Widow wants it. Okay. And my last item, number 15. Okay. So my last item is number 15. It is a buy it now, $3. It's a Starbucks cobalt blue. Okay. And you guys know I collect this stuff, but I'm making room for some new stuff that I'm bringing in. So it does say Starbucks on here. It's etched. $3. Buy it now, number 15. It is
Me,
5 inches
me,
tall.
me.
Oh, Randy wants it. Thank you, Randy. Alrighty. So we're gonna go back to Randy, and we're gonna be doing speed rounds.
And I want your llama book.
Okay. Well, guess what, Randy?
Did someone
Not
stop by
only you
it?
get the llama book, but you also get the Martha, because I was gonna put them in. Okay.
Well, that was lucky.
So let me give me a second. Let me Randy, both books. Okay.
I love that llama. When I was a kid, we had Mrs. Piggle Wiggle.
Yeah.
And Mrs. Piggle Wiggle had beautiful stories that were learning experiences for children, selfish children, children that wouldn't mind their parents, children that wouldn't share, children that wouldn't eat what they were supposed to eat. And she had the best solutions for them. And so they should bring Mrs. Piggle Wiggle back.
Well, and that's what I was talking about, Randy. Yesterday, this little girl, and then when the mom brought her outside, and outside there's like a little sitting area of visitors, and this little 2-year-old just destroyed this beautiful plant. Just took off all the leaves, and the mom just sits there like, oh, she's little. No, it's like,
no. Well, that's the mother's fault, because a 2-year-old.
Yes, exactly. Randy. Oops. Okay, Randy. Sorry about that.
That's okay.
Back to Randy.
Okay. Recap time. All righty. So for $5, I have this lovely 6 to 7 inch gold tone hinged bagel. It's asymmetrical. It's in really beautiful condition. There is no brand. $5. And then I have marked this down. I was asking 12. I will take 10. I have this gorgeous gold rhinestone set. It's a necklace, gold rhinestones, not clear. Gold rhinestone necklace and earrings. The necklace is 16 to 18 inches, and it is now $10 for the set for the golden rhinestones. They are beautiful. The color is washed out, and it's not showing up like it should. Then, just $6 will get you this vintage teal. And I mean, this teal isn't showing through. Hi, George. This gorgeous teal cha-cha bracelet. Oh, okay. Okay. You going for my gold rhinestones, George? Is that what you're after? George is always sneaking in.
Yes, he says, yes, gold sparkly rhinestones.
Oh, they are golden sparkly. Okie dokie, off to George. All right. Now for
same to you, George.
For $6, this fits 6.5 to 7. This is a gorgeous vintage teal blue art glass cha-cha bracelet. The color is not coming out as gorgeous as it is. It is teal, teal, teal. And no, it doesn't glow, George. Not really. But it's Budimus. And that is $6. Then for $10, I was asking 12, but I'll take 10. This is silver plated, but yeah, it's really very lightly plated. 16 inches will give you this gorgeous blue quartz. Oh, I see that, George. And beautiful peacock blue glass and labradorite pendant. It's 16 inches, but you could add jump rings. This is now $10. And I'm writing in George for the cha-cha. Okay. And this one is now 10. Then I have for $5. This is a lot of 6 gemstone stretch bracelets. Okay, this is amethyst and lava. This is a variety, but it's got tiger eye in it. This one has got freshwater pearls. It's not stretch, it's a clasp. This one is the carnelian chips. This one is pink quartz. And this one is amethyst. That's less than $1 a bracelet. So if anybody's a reseller or gifts or whatever, this is a great thing. $5 for 6 gemstone bracelets. Then we have the gem. Oh, George wants the gem bracelets. Okay, George. We're going to spend all your lunch money, George. Now, I used to make jewelry. I have all these beautiful, really good quality gemstone strands that I don't have time to do anything with. And I want to find them homes of people who will appreciate them. Oh, of course. Oh, absolutely, George. And if they're too big, they can be, they can be remade to be smaller. Because then you can keep the beads in a little bag and then add them back when a wrist is bigger. So now I was asking, this is how we're going to do it. I was asking $6 a strand on these, which is really worth it. But if you buy 2 or more, I'll knock $2 off. So if you buy 2, it will be 10. If you buy 3, instead of being 18, it would be 16. So that's how we do the math. So the choices are mixed chalcedony. You don't find mixed chalcedony. I'm sorry, I'm not taking them back out of the baggie again. Mixed chalcedony. Tiger eye. These are big, gorgeous, luscious, polished nuggets. And no, they don't glow. This is a gorgeous carnelian. Peach moonstone. Botswana agate. And ruby inzozite. Premier strands. But then I've got graduated strands. So the graduated strands, I was asking 7. But again, if you buy 2 or more, so instead of 14, it would be 12 if you buy 2 or more.
Hi, Jeff.
Okay, thanks, Jeff. And your choices are matte finish. Now these are 15 to 16 inch strands graduated. This is matte finish tiger eye. This is mixed jasper. It's a complete necklace. All you've got to do is add a clasp and maybe some little beads in between, and voila, necklace. That's mixed jasper. And this one is mookaite. Mookaite is these gorgeous colors of mustard, russet, earthy colors. This comes from Africa. Beautiful, beautiful colors. All right. So that's those. Then we had my little lusterware creamer. This was my grandma's. It might be an antique. I can't guarantee. I was asking 8. I will take 6 for it. I don't know if that's the lid matches. I don't know if creamers have lids, but it's working for me. So there's my little lusterware creamer. Then, putting things back very carefully, I'm asking 10 for this blue egg paperweight, and it's got control bubbles in it, and it's got these pink and blue and cream colored, look like it's shooting up like fireworks. Beautiful little egg. That's 10. Then I had my vintage Avon set, the necklace plus the earrings. I mean, necklace and bracelet, sorry. I was asking 10, I will take 8. It's an 18-inch necklace. The bracelet is 7.5. I've got them clipped together because you could put them together and make a longer necklace. And the chain is very interesting. And this is Avon. Then I have this vintage 14-inch rhinestone necklace. I was asking 8. I'll take 7. Just shiny, shiny, pretty. And I don't think it does, George. Let me look. It reflects, but it doesn't glow on its own. But it does reflect. And then I had these 2 brooches left. I was asking $6 a brooch. I will take 5. This one is listed as an antique. It is brass. It has a B. So if you've got a B in a name, there it is. And then this one is BSK, gold tone, silver tone, starburst with a pearl. $5 each. And that's my items. Thank you so much. Again, I will invoice at the end of the month. Now, like Maria, if you're new to me and you've just purchased a couple of things, and maybe we're talking, 10, $15, something like, that much. That's a small, well, 15 I'd bill for, but a pretty small amount. I'll let you know what my schedule is. And I will hold things for a period of a total of 2 weeks, giving you opportunity to come to other auctions. If after the end of 2 weeks there, you haven't been able to make other auctions, then I will go ahead and invoice because I don't have the space to hold things indefinitely for people. But
Randy,
I
I want
can.
both brooches.
Oh, you want those?
Show me one more time.
Okay. This one is, when I Googled this, it said it was an antique.
Okay.
From the late 1800s. Yep. It is brass.
That's going to go to my friend Brandy. Oh, perfect.
A B. Beautiful. And it's a nice big one. And then this is the BSK.
Okay. Perfect. And if you don't mind, so everybody can hear it, just hold on to them for me if you don't mind.
Oh, not at all. Not at all.
Yeah.
And let me.
Okay, I'm going to go back to me because I'm going to. Okay.
Oh, wait. I wasn't quite done. Hold on.
Oh, I'm sorry.
That's okay. And so every Thursday I will be with Becky at Becky's Vintage and More on her channel. So you would have to subscribe to Becky's Vintage and More. And now we have a show on Sunday. So every Sunday at noon, we will be on her channel. Now, if you subscribe to me.
Now, Randy, is that noon Pacific or Eastern?
I'm giving you Central Times.
Okay.
I'm in Missouri, so I always give Central Times. So noon Central, 8 o'clock
Central. 10
Central.
o'clock Pacific and 1 p.m. Eastern.
I get confused if I try to list other times. So,
yep.
But on my post page, I always put my activities for the week, and I always post the link for the auction I'm going to be on. Usually I do that first thing in the morning. So if somebody says, oh, shoot, I know she's got one today, but I don't remember who it is, you can always go to my page, and in my post page, you'll find the link to get to that auction. But what I've got coming up is, of course, let me get to the end of September. Woohoo. So I finish off the month with Becky. So tomorrow at noon Central, Becky and I will be on. And then next week, I will be on Wednesday, I will be with Angie's Oddities and Tooch on their auction adventures. Then Thursday, of course, I will be with Becky again at 8 o'clock Central. And on Sunday, I will be with Becky on noon. We have guests. And then we start all over for the next week.
All right. So I'm going to rush off because my daughter's calling me and I don't know what it is, but let me show my stuff real quick.
All righty.
So, guys, I have one more sale on Monday with John Lucas. And if you guys came in late, I'm running behind on invoices. If you get an invoice from me, go ahead and pay. If it's small stuff, I will hold it till the end of we're already to the end of the month. So I usually will hold, if it's small stuff, I will hold it to the end of the month. Like, for example, I'll say Black Widow. I'll pick on Black Widow. Black Widow has a little bit of stuff. I'll build a box. And because, she's a reseller as well, we know how expensive it is. So I hold on to the box. I don't want to go bigger than a 12 by 12 box unless it's something like bigger than that, then that's a different story. I do have a couple of shelves in my closet, but they only fill smaller stuff. Okay. With that said, I've lowered the prices on a lot of my stuff. So my number one, I'm gonna give you guys the number and the price, and these are all buy it now. So number one, I had 7 pieces of patterns. Buy it now is $3. I was asking 5, I went down to 3. Okay. The single is a number 2 is this cute little crock. I used to use it for like when you want to glaze barbecue ribs and stuff like that. It's really cute. Okay. That's number 2. Number 3 is going to be $2 buy it now. And it's this crystal votive cup holder, and you get a candle with it. $2, number 3. Number 4 got sold. I have number 5. Number 5 is this Mi Casa bowl, and it's like a gravy bowl and plate. And this is $3 buy it now, number 5. And you guys can go back and see it says Mi Casa on there. Number 8 is this Mervyn's from 1998, made in Taiwan. $2 buy it now. How about we do $1? Let's do $1 buy it now, because I'm getting rid of some of this stuff. $1, number 8. If you guys decorate or like tulips and stuff like that, I used to have hat pins in here because it only has three holes. Okay.
I'll take it.
Okay. Number 8. Randy. Okay. Now the dress cards. Originally, I'm asking $8, but if you want to take both, they're going to be $6 each. Okay. $6 each if you take both, or $8 for each one. And this is all hand embroidered. Okay. Number 10. Number 10 is this 24-inch crocheted doily. And I was asking Nate, I'm going to do 6. And that's a 24-inch in diameter doily. I'm going to do $6 buy it now, because I want to find good homes for this. I don't need it. I have another one. Okay. And then I have number 12. Number 12 is the 14.5 by 10 crochet doily. I'm going to ask him 4. I'm going to do 3. $3. And my last item is this 10-piece mobile gas station stir sticks. You get 10 of them. And I'm going to do $2 instead of 3 for all 10 of them. Okay. that's it. That's it, guys. And I have one more sale on Monday with John. And then after that, I'll start a new month in October. And sometimes I don't tell you where I'm going to be because sometimes I've had to change schedules. If you're new to my channel, sometimes I take some of my friends, including my neighbor now, to doctor's appointments and stuff like that. Some of them I have to actually go in with them and translate. With my neighbor, I don't have to. She speaks English. She just doesn't have a ride. And it's hard for her to ride the bus. So, but I thank you everybody for being here. And I hate to let go, but I got to get ready. Meet up with my daughter because you know how it is. They change their minds all the time. Randy, thank you so much for being here.
My pleasure. It's always fun.
This, send us an email. Randy's email and my email.
Come see Becky and me tomorrow.
Yep. All right, guys. Have a great evening, everybody. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.